Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina's Charlotte Motor Speedway as we get set to go racing for a fantastic night of heat racing, consolation racing, and feature racing action. We have 3 10-lap heat races, an 8-lap consolation, and a 20-lap feature race put before us here tonight. And it all gets underway with this very first heat race of 17 cars. The top 10 inverted from qualifying times, and the top 6 finishers will advance directly to the main event. So let's take a look at your starting lineup. Bringing up the rear in the 17th spot, all alone on the inside of row number 9, that's Rob Anglin. Justin Haley in car 99 starts 16th with B.J. Tidrick in the 15th spot. Ken Helfrich will start in the 14th position with John Torlucas in 13th. Outside row 6 is the K&N Street Stock of Dylan Everhart with Robert Brown 26 in the 444. Your fastest qualifier in the entire session, Richard Schaffner, will be inverted to 10th place for this one with Kean Raleigh Howell in 9th, Benjamin Demosthene in 8th, Ryan Ayers in 7th, Ty Gibbs in the 6th spot. Joshua Kunzbeck will round out your top 5 on the starting grid with Caleb Hides sitting in 4th. To his inside, car 97, that's Kevin Skaggs in the Thrustmaster Mobile. Car 25, the Realtree sponsored machine, that's Jason Strayer, and your pole sitter is Hayden Malcolm in car 59. As we get set to go racing here today, the guys roll off now, about ready to go racing. Once again, top 6 advance, and the rest of the field, 7th on down, will have to go to the consolation events.
My boys, let's have some fun. Race Ellie Cornbread. I think you're supposed to be on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. There we go. My bad, bro. 33, let's get up there, bud. We're going to need a tight formation here. Tight.
And in the words of Justin Haley, we're going to get a tight formation here, getting set to go racing for the first of 3 10-lap heat races. The iRacing.com Ford Mustang pace car makes the duck down pit road as your pole sitter blinks to the start-finish line. He's on the gas and away immediately, causes a stack up on the outside line, and here comes car 97, and Caleb Hides with a full head of steam as well. Coming down towards turn number 1, Malcolm out in front, the 25 of Strayer on the outside. On the inside, Kevin Skaggs with a push from Kunzbeck. Caleb Hides with no help on the outside line, but Ty Gibbs expected to close up shortly. Car 66 stuck in the middle on the low side. Here comes Kean Raleigh Howell in car number 10 to the bumper of the 11 of Joshua Kunzbeck. Down the back straightaway they go. Still 3 wide in the middle is car 66 as Gibbs gets pushed up high. Through the corner, the 11 washes up as Howell will stuff his nose in there. They hit Doors up top. Car 25 gets pushed wide. Hides goes 3 wide middle. Doors him up high with his Australian ping. 3 wide with Schaffner now across the line as they complete lap number 1, making their way down towards turn number 1. In the wall, car 97 overcorrects in front of the field. Malcolm is involved. 25 cars involved. Who's making it through? Schaffner is through, but a lot of other drivers involved. And that was caused by Jason Strayer. Not Jason Strayer, sorry. That was a red mobile. I do not remember the car number, but he bounced off the wall into the rest of the pack, and it was mayhem from there. Meanwhile, out in front, who is left out in front? Oh, Kevin Skaggs did cause that one, but this puts Kean Raleigh Howell out in the lead with a train of, who is that behind him? Ty Gibbs and Benjamin Demosthene, 2nd and 3rd, trying to chase him down. They're hooked up nose to tail. P4, Caleb Hides, who survived the wreckage. Ken Helfrich is 5th. Richard Schaffner in the last transfer spot as he runs away from Ayers through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go now. Kean Raleigh Howell now has been caught by Ty Gibbs, who fixed him high. He cuts low. He's at the quarter panel now. The line is there, but he shoves him down low. He's on the apron. This is going to end badly on the rejoin. They both go into the wall hard. Ty Gibbs goes down low. I guess, tell you what, splitting the middle is Ken Helfrich. He said Moses as Schaffner follows him through as they hit the start-finish line. Now out in front is going to be Caleb Hides. Caleb Hides now inherits the race lead in this heat race. The Aussie man from down under, his pet kangaroo cheering him on through 1 and 2. Benjamin Demestein in P2, Ken Helfrich third. P4 is Richard Schaffner. Ryan Ayers is fifth. And Robert Brown, 26, is in P number 6. It's a 7-second gap back to John Torlucas, so it looks like Brown and Ayers' spots are both safe into the main event, barring any contact between the two. It's a 3-car train up front. Schaffner trying to hang on in the slipstream, but he has no help. The banking falls off to the flat quad oval. Here they come to the halfway point here in this heat race. Caleb Hides leads yet again with Demestein right on his back bumper. Who is that behind him? That's Helfrich yet again in line in that Red Bull machine. Demestein pushing Hides through the corner. Will he make a move? He peaks high, ducks back in line as he lifts off the throttle. Not to the bumper yet in that Caterpillar mobile. He's going to push the 92 of Hides down the back straight away they go. Hooked up, nose to tail. Schaffner, no help, is starting to lose the train. But it's all right because he's definitely safe. Right now it's a 6-second gap now back to Ayers and Brown here going door to door. So Schaffner is kind of in no man's land, but he's got the spot safe into the transfer. Meanwhile, the 36 car moving high. That's Ken Helfrich, the rookie driver out of the Canada club here, the Canadian, trying to put up a fight with the Aussie and the American of Demestein. He's from New Jersey to be specific, but here they come through 1 and 2 now. That Caterpillar mobile all over the back end of the Fanatec-sponsored street stock of Caleb Hides. Down the back straight they go. Getting a bump draft yet again from Demestein. He's biding his time right now. How will this play out as the 36 ducks in line all over the back end? He's going to push the 24 into the corner. Hits him at an awkward angle. Gets him nice and loose, but he hangs onto it as he now gets to the bumper of Hides. These guys are slowly but surely pulling away from Schaffner, who yet again is in no man's land. But he is very quickly extending his gap away from Ayers and Brown. I'm not sure what they're doing back there, but they are well off the pace despite being in a train of 2. Through 1 and 2 they go, working lap number 7, coming to take 3 laps to go. Down the back straight with Hides out in front, Demestein P2, Helfrich in third. They're still staying very, very orderly down the back straights. Giving him a push down into 3 and 4. Hides out in front, Demestein in second, Helfrich third. Staying orderly for the moment, nobody peeking out yet. Pit road report, Raleigh Howell in his pit box, Torlucas in his pit box. That's a spot for anybody lower than 8th. That moves Kunzbeck up a spot in the 7th. But he is off the lap. He's off the lead lap. In the wall up ahead of him is Ryan Ayers. How did that develop? Car 66 was just ahead. I'm not sure they were getting into it, though. And now he has big aero damage, but yet again, he is still safe for the transfer at the moment. Hides leads with a push from Demestein. Car 36 Helfrich at Demestein's quarter panel as they head towards turns 3 and 4. Way up high is Helfrich, maybe trying to make some sort of topside run work. We'll have to see. As they come off of turn number 4 now to the line, coming to take 2 laps to go. Just 3 miles of racing left to go in the first of 3 heats here tonight. Across the stripe, Hides will lead yet another lap after surviving that early incident, and Demestein is all over the back end. Hides being sure to not pull up off the high side, off the low side, and leave a door open for that Benjamin behind him. Down the back straight they go. Hides just hogging the bottom, not letting anybody go. He goes down below the blue, but Demestein's going to let him back up despite some contact. Helfrich is third. Schaffner losing the train is 4th. It's way back to the next guy on the racetrack. So yet again, I will say it again, Schaffner, nothing to worry about. As they head off at turn number 4, through the quad oval to the start-finish line. Caleb Hides will lead to the white flag. Will he be there in 1 lap's time? Let's find out with a push from Demestein as they enter turns 1 and 2. Hides hugs the bottom. No challenge yet. Demestein is really too close to try to pull up, but he washes Hides up high, lifts out of the gas as a 33 car of, who is that? That lap car is John Torlucas. He's going to stay up high and not going to disturb this battle. 3-car train just pushing, nobody pulling out. I think Hides has this one secured as they enter 3 and 4 now. Nowhere for Demestein to go besides to the bumper of Hides through the corner. Hides hugs the bottom. Will he open up the inside line off the final corner? Looks like this is how they're going to finish. He hugs all the way down low. Demestein tries to go to the quarter panel. He hooks Caleb Hides, who hangs onto it just in time for the victory, and he gets it done. Benjamin Demestein gets second. 3rd place goes to Ken Helfrich. Richard Schaffner now crosses the line for the P4 spot. Robert Brown, 26, gets dumped by the lapper just as we look to him of Kunzbeck. Around goes Brown. Will he get it recovered? Yes, he will. He gets it spun back around as Ryan Ayers is coming with a full S team as well. That is your last 2 drivers to advance. Kunzbeck, Strayer, Everhart, Malcolm, Skaggs, Torlucas, Raleigh Howell, Gibbs, and Haley will not advance. And they have to go to the consolation race to try to race their way in.